I'm going to trace out a moose graphic, create a DXF file, and run it through the vinyl cutter. As always, my videos and stills are sped up 4 times. Here I'm using Logic Trace 2018, and I've selected lines and arcs as I'm going to draw that border around the moose graphic. I'm using the border because I don't want to have to weed out so much from the black vinyl. This way there's a border, I can peel off what's inside the border. Just might save me a bit of time. Here I've selected tracing polylines. I'm going to start off by using a red pencil to mark off my starting spot, and then I'm going to select lines and arcs, and I'm going to trace out that border around the moose graphic. Using the selection lines and arcs is a quick way to do that border. The moose graphic is detailed, but it's easy to do, just so long as you keep track of what you've traced out. The reason why I always mention about keeping track of what you've traced out, if you trace something twice and you put that into the vinyl cutter will cut it twice, and it may cut the vinyl right through. Again, I always talk about the size of the diagram, and in this case this diagram was 36 inches long by about 20 inches wide, so the parts are big, easy to trace. I'm going to be using a black vinyl for most of the parts and a red vinyl. This will show a nice contrast and make it look quite colorful. As you can see here, I'm coming right along. I'm getting all the internal parts traced out. I don't always show it, but I frequently save my work just in case something goes wrong. And also, there's an edit command. You can always go back, delete that portion, and redraw it. The edit command is easy. You just select edit, you toggle back to that section that you want to delete, you delete it, and then just retrace it. So I'm pretty well finished up. The tracing is complete. So now we'll save that as a final DXF file. I'm going to load that file into Vectric Aspire 11.0. Going to check the vector quality and see if there's any node editing required. Here I'm in Vectric Aspire 11.0, checking the vector quality. And I'm going to run this graphic through the simulator just to see how it's going to look. Now I'm going to take that file, that DXF file, I'm going to load it into the vinyl cutter, and we're going to cut those parts out with the black vinyl. I added this shot because it's difficult to see the cuts. Here I've loaded the file for the red vinyl cut, and you'll see that small white triangle. That's a test cut to make sure that vinyl is going to come off the backing. Thought I would show the cuts on the red, but you really can't see them. Shown here, I've got the red and the black vinyl, and the weeding process will start. Here I'll be starting to weed out that black vinyl. The weeding's complete, the pre-mask is applied, and you can see the red and the black vinyl ready to go. I'll be mounting this on a white substrate. The Moose graphic looks good. It's about 36 by 22 inches wide. I like it.